I'm Maddie Volmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter. And here at Bakersfield College, more than 60% of students are part-time, which is just one of the reasons why the graduation rate seems to be on the lower end.
The U.S. Department of Education reports a graduation rate of 25% for Bakersfield College. However, BC officials argue that this figure doesn't accurately reflect the institution's performance, primarily due to the high proportion of part-time students. BC President Jerry Fliger says there's two ways of tracking student success: formal reporting and informal reporting. He says one thing they take into account is the student's overall goals, and he says each student is different.
So do we have room for improvement? Oh, absolutely we do. We're not graduating 100% of our students, but then again, not 100% of our students are coming here to graduate. But we have to make sure that we know our students, we know what their goals are, and we're making it possible for them to achieve that.
President Fliger adds that some students attend BC with plans to transfer to a four-year university, while others may be taking specific classes to earn a certificate for career advancement. Friday marks BC's 111th graduation, the largest ever, with over 2,000 students walking the stage. Among them is Joshua Mackin, graduating in just 2 years. He credits his coaches and faculty for their support.
This was a hard 2 years, me being a football player, but in the end, it paid off, especially in junior college, where you have to work and then play a sport and then go to class every day. It's just like, it's hard.
Samaniego is another student graduating on Friday. She says BC gave her a lot of support, especially after taking a gap year from school.
So I did not come from straight out of high school. I actually took gap years and I ended up attending BC fall 2023. So I finished within the 2-year mark. So I will be graduating hopefully this Friday for the spring 2025 semester.
President Fliger adds that if a student is enrolled full-time, they can graduate in 2 years, but that depends on whether the student is taking 12 to 15 credit hours per semester. He also emphasizes that the longer it takes a student to complete a degree, the less likely they are to finish. That's why it's important for faculty and staff to meet students where they're at and to provide support when needed.
The Bakersfield College commencement ceremony will be on Friday, May 16th at 7 p.m. For 23 ABC, I'm Maddie Volmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.